Flosstube, welcome to my channel. It's Natalie from 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤𝐿 Handmade, and I thought I'd pop on today to say hello because it's been a while. I am due to film another Flosstube episode because I've been stitching quite a bit, but I thought I would just pop on and do a Flosstube Extra to show you some 𝐜𝐸𝐤𝐞 kits and some other autumn stitching that I'm keeping in my lovely 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 bag that Pauline from Sew Bee Bags made. I love this fabric. I love the cat with the little orange stripy socks. So I hope you've all been keeping well. As I say, it has been a few weeks since I last saw you. I've had a birthday and my hubby took me up to Robin Hood's Bay on the north of Yorkshire coast, and we stayed there in a little cottage for 4 nights, and I'll tell you a bit more about that when I next do my Flosstube. But as I say, I thought I'd just pop on, do a little Flosstube Extra to know so that you know that I'm still around, and show you some 𝐜𝐸𝐤𝐞 kits for Halloween mostly, so you might be able to, if you're inspired, you might be able to pick them up and stitch them in time for Halloween. So just delving in this bag, let's pick out the first one. So the first one is, it's a button and beads and it's Haunted Tower, so there may be a little bit of glare because I'm not unpacking any of these. Lots of purples in this one. And the charm is one of the bats. So apologies for this awful glare. I like that one. I like the little ghost coming out of the tower as well. So that's 𝐜𝐸𝐤𝐞 Button and Beads Haunted Tower. And I have got a 𝐜𝐸𝐤𝐞 6x6 frame, so I might put that one in there when it's finished. You may notice I'm in a different filming location. This is my desk. Lots of little treasures up here, and stitching as well. So the lighting is a bit different, so I apologise for that. We'll just try. I'm next to a window. That's it, a little less dark. So I might put this one in this frame. We shall see. So the next one is Ghost Town Glow in the Dark Thread Buttons and Beads Autumn Series. So I could put this one in that frame as well. And the button on this is the ghost. And these are come all as a full kit with a needle, beading needle beads and the threads on perforated paper. And I don't mind stitching on perforated paper. So that one could actually go in that frame as well. Yeah. All decisions. And the other one is, this is from the autumn series as well, Button and Beads, Moonstruck. I really like that one. I don't know what the button is in here. Let me just see. Oh, it might be the bird. There's a bird there. So these kits have some really sort of strong, vibrant colours, a lot of purples. So they've got that one in a black frame. I've got another one. Oh yes, I've got painted pumpkins, charmed ornaments, and this is Bewitching Pumpkin, counted glass bead kit with charm, and these are quite tiny, 7 centimetres by 6.4, and it's a little ornament. I've seen a lot of people stitch this one. It's very good. I like the little witch. And what charm is it? Oh yeah, it's that one there. So that's very cute. Is that my last one? That's my last Mill Hill one. No, tell a lie, there's another one. So another I Love Charmed Ornaments, and this is Love Halloween. I love that little pumpkin charm. And these wouldn't take very long to stitch up. More orange in this one. So I picked up this little frame from Wonderland Crafts for the little Mill Hills, and I've got a bigger one coming for these size from, I think it's Mary at Creative Crafts, but she'd ran out of stock, but it is on pre-order, so that should be coming in the next day or two. I'm looking forward to using one of these little magnetic frames. I'm sure it'll make it a lot easier to stitch them. So also in this bag, and these aren't Halloween related, but I thought you might quite like to see them, is Spring Series, and this is Blue Bicycle. And the button is the little bird. Love that, and I love it in this blue frame as well. And we've got another charmed ornaments, and this is Love Coffee. These would be sort of ideal travel projects. I think I might take one of these on the plane next month. Maybe that one. When we go over to America. It's come round so quickly. We leave on Wednesday the 30th. So it's exactly 6 weeks today. So, and then I've got these two butterflies. They're from the Spring Bouquet collection, a monarch and a black swallowtail. And I know that Amy, my friend Amy from Amy Loves Toads, she's stitching at the moment these to go on the roof of her VW camper van. And I think they are lovely. And I love the fact with Mill Hills, you just get everything. Everything is there. So, yeah, so I might save those for spring. And I've also got ice cream sundae as well, which looks like it'll be a fun one to stitch. So that's the Mill Hills that I've got in here. So I have got some other stitching plans, so I thought I'd show you them. So this one is from the Tiny Modernist, and it's the Spooky Teapot. and I love that. Spooky teapot. And it's all DMC, and there's 10 colours of DMC, and it's not very big. It's 80, the stitch count is 83 wide, but 83 high, so it's a perfect square. And I think I put some fabric in here, some fabric options. Yeah, so I've put a piece of what is this? Picture This plus Lagoon 16 count Ada. So it's this sort of, that's quite representative. And then I've also got Picture This plus Jade, but I don't know if that is going to be big enough. Oh, it's washing out. Not sure. So I think I might do it on this Lagoon. Oh, I just love that. Very cute. And I've got Heart in Hand, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞. Lots of people have stitched this one. And I can't remember who it was. It might have been Dina from Half Stitch Cross Stitch. I'm not sure. And whoever it was that I was watching, and apologies that I can't remember, they'd stitched it all in black, apart from the pumpkin they did in orange, and the stalk, and these 2 leaves, or 3 leaves, in green. So I might do that. And I've got this fabric here, which is Twilight Dyed Effect Ada 16 count from 123 Stitch. And I was thinking that I might do it on this one. Oh yeah, that looked nice. So, and I've got some 310. I'm just going to use 310. So that's my sort of go-to black. Yeah, that looked nice. I'm not saying that I'll start all of these straight away, but they're just sort of plans. Oh, I have put a green and an orange in here that I mentioned for the pumpkin. So that's bittersweet and avocado. So I might use those. The bittersweet is lovely. And if I have enough fabric, which I probably might do because it's a fairly bigger piece, then I might stitch these 2 quirky Quakers as well, Jack-o'-lantern and Stitch Witch Hat. So I could use the bittersweet for the pumpkin here as well as little ornaments. And they are, well, the witch's hat, stitch count is 45 by 45, and the jack-o'-lantern is 43 by 43, so these are fairly quick stitches, which, as I say, I'm planning to put on this one along with that. So 3 projects out of 1 bit of Ada, and that is an 1/8 yard from 123 Stitch. And then the other thing that I've got in here is Primrose Cottage Stitchers Happy Halloween. I think I picked this one up from the knitting and stitching show that I went to in Harrogate. I my sister last November, and we're going again. I can't wait. Not that I need anything. It'll probably be fabric that I'll pick up. But that's a real simple design, but I love it, and I love her little shoes. And I've got autumn pillow from Lauren at Flossabilities. I will take this one out. Just love that. And I got this from Rachel at Talking Dog Stitchery. And I got this, the cord for thread is Weeks Dye Works Cinnamon Twist, but I've picked up Gentle Autumn Leaves. And that one's got a little bit more variegation. I think that'll look lovely. And I've also got some pins as well. So I'm feeling that this one might be a bit more of a start due shortly. And these are from Just Another Button Company. So it's an acorn, a sunflower, and a red leaf. So I think they will go really, really cute. I think I put some fabric in here as well, fabric options. Let me have a look. Yeah, I've got a piece of Fibre on a Whim 16 count brown sugar Ada when I was in the Fabric on a Whim fabric club. So that's a sort of light brown with a little bit of mottling. Sorry about the airplane noise. We're fairly near an RAF base, so we do get this quite a lot. So yeah, I might stitch that on this one. That's a fairly big piece. So I think half of the joy is seeing what you've got in stash and what's going to work, what fabric's going to work. And then I've got another couple of pieces. Oh, this was another option for the teapot, which is another Fibre on a Whim, and it's the one that came out this year. Malachite, is it? Is that how you say that? So that might be a bit of a better option because it's slightly darker. So therefore the teapot would stand out better than the lagoon, I think. So this is the lagoon. Ooh, getting myself in a right old pickle. Yeah. So I'm thinking that this one might be a better option because the teapot would stand out on the white. Yes. So I'll put that with that one. And then I've also in here put a piece of Fibre on a Whim slate. So that's a fairly light grey. Now, what did I think I might stitch on that? I think I would stitch that one on it. I'm not sure. Or I could stitch the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 on the brown sugar. I have options. This is where I need a consult with you, Emily, as to what will go on what. So yeah, so I'm going to pick one of these little Mill Hills, not those ones. There's the other one. So I might take both of those for plain stitching because it's about 7.5 hour flight. So I think I could get, well, and on the way back, so I could definitely get one of these done and pop my little magnetic frame. So I hope you enjoyed that little Flosstube Extra. It was just to pop on and give you some Mill Hill kit inspiration, and also from the other stitching that I've sort of started kitting up in my bag. So I will be back with you shortly to go through what I've been stitching on since my last Flosstube. It's been quite a few things. I think there's about 10 things I've stitched on, and I've started to keep a little notebook to write down what I've been stitching on since I last spoke to you, because it zooms in and out of my head very quickly these days. So until then, I hope you stay happy, healthy and happy stitching, everybody. Oh, and put a comment below if you stitched any of those Mill Hills, or which Mill Hill. Yeah, let's do a poll. Which Mill Hill should I start first? The Love Halloween or the Bewitching Pumpkin? Which one should I start first as my flight stitching? I'll put that on Instagram as a vote as well. Now I am rabbiting on, so I will leave you to your day or your evening, and it was lovely to stop by and spend some time with you. And if you haven't already done so, it would be great if you could hit the like and subscribe button. But until I see you again, happy stitching. Bye.